Yellow and red cards are meant to act as a deterrent, so players don't do stupid things. But for some people, it has no effect.
Crowd booing, but Selkirk was committed to
no.
He's in big trouble.
This is big trouble for Nono.
Yeah.
Is that seriously him just running off as if he did nothing? Oh man, that's brutal. I want to see the replay.
Well, this could be. I might say too that Jimmy Cowan has bounced back up again.
How tough is he, Jimmy Cowan? Not only bounced up, he just about did a press up after he milked it for a little bit. But you know, you can.
I tell you what, this is the one thing I appreciate from rugby union, is that they have really cracked down on shoulder to head, head to head sort of tackles, because now we're seeing later on in life the damage that it can do to people's brains and the struggles people have after playing these sports. And that's not just rugby, you know, that's football as well, from heading the ball. And it's, yeah, I love that rugby union has cracked down on these sort of things, because it's not acceptable.
Understand, I think.
And there's the red card.
Here's the signal, here's the red. Nono, I feel for him a little bit.
Easily.
Did he just say he feels for him a little bit? What? All right. New Zealand versus British and Irish Lions.
Taken by Falatau. Williams wraps him up. Loose pass though. Now Watson looking to get away from Maholo. Williams there.
Lions threw their arms up in the air straight away. Is this cardable if it's true? Is it cardable? I think it is.
I'm completely wrong and openly admit that. That is high. It's reckless. There's no wrapping of the arms. And it's hit the head. That's the worst part of it. He's got the head of Anthony Watson. And
see, I think that's a tricky one for me, and I've seen this. It happened 2 years ago in the Six Nations. The Irish player got sent off in a very similar incident. Now, looking at it, yes, it's shoulder to head. And I know rugby fans and rugby referees may disagree or see it slightly different. But I'm looking at what actually happened. What Watson is going down. He is going down and getting low. The All Black here, let's be honest, you can see his knees are bent. He has also tried to get low. That's the way I would look at it, and I think that would be a harsh red. But clearly, it's as the video title, it's a red card. But I don't see that as a brutal one, personally. Because he has tried getting down.
Shoulder, charge, in the head. Do you agree? In the face. I think
the knees are bent. Maybe he could have got lower. But...
Bit of space for McAllister. Nice hands. Here's McCaw hovering up.
Oh, the neck. The neck. Oh, All Blacks versus Wallaby. You see the neck go. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's the neck, isn't it? Whenever you see something like that, it's, you know that how fragile the neck area can be, and that is nasty. It's not putting him down safely.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
Went into the dirt first. Yeah. With power.
Dumped him. It's just top of his head and the neck bends. What the hell just happened? What just happened? Sorry, look at this. Let's get this mid-air. For what reason? For what reason has he got to jump into the air like that? I need to watch it again. I need to watch that again. Was the ball in the air? He kicked it and he's trying to block it. Makes sense why he's jumped, but got nowhere near the ball. Didn't really look like he was going to be able to stop the ball. He's got no option to send him off.
I hope he's okay. So under the laws of the game at the moment, the
Oh,
player
no,
who's in the air
no.
with the ball needs to have
Back
the
of the
ultimate
neck.
protection. He cannot be touched. And Emery, I know.
If it's a deliberate action, okay, let's have a look.
So the eyes are looking at the play.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Clark
Look.
waiting for him to hit the
Look at this. This is disgusting. So he's brought him down.
Clark waiting.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He knows exactly what he was doing there. He's seen the player coming towards him. He has looked at the player and he has put the studs into his face. I think that is one of the worst in terms of intentional. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
For him
Oh, look at that shot.
to hit the ground, but he wasn't expecting.
Our side that engaged the crowd. 10 phases now for the Argentinians. On the 22. Oh dear,
Oh, you could hear.
Step. But this is pretty serious.
Okay, Tom.
We're just going to freeze it at the point of
Lavanini.
contact on that first angle, Matthew.
Head.
1 sec.
No, shoulder to head.
I think that is absolutely disgraceful.
I think that could be the point.
Here we go. We're going to freeze at the point of contact.
There's no need
so
to
we've
do it
got
either.
The player coming into the breakdown, he's attacking a player who's nowhere near the ball.
Rightfully, it's a red card.
And he comes open side to Sitala. Hickey, oh, big tackle in there.
He is flattened and down and out.
Tompkinson.
Well, he's got him high. But
Just go back, guys.
he's not falling at all. He's just stepping.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a shot.
See, that's the difference there compared to, I think, what the second one.
He's not
Look at
falling
this.
at all.
There is no real intention to go low. The knees aren't bending to go low. He's got to a certain height and he's going straight at him.
Just
Ouch!
stepping. Oh, yeah, that's a shoulder.
That's a nasty
No
shot
intention to get low
there
there.
from C.O. Tompkinson.
The player's leading with the shoulder, with the arm behind him, so no effort to wrap or make a tackle, so that's a shoulder charge, and it's made direct contact with the head, so it's a red card.
Well, what a way to end this game. C.O. Tompkinson is going to be shown a red card from James Munro. 2 yellows for Otago. 2 this
Oh, he's actually
afternoon.
gone up. That's as well the difference. He's gone up.
Keith Ward. James is calling for it on this near side. Says give it width. But through go Pinkerton and Fina.
I think I've seen this.
And then holding on to the ball. And it's now a bear pit.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Oh,
And I've done a specific video on this.
He's got to go. That is terrible. That's about as bad as it gets. This is no debate.
It's the fact, what annoys me about this clip is that fact that when he's called into the referee, he's still kind of laughing about it and acting as if he doesn't do anything wrong. And that's what I hate about this clip. And I've done a specific video on this. Disgusting.
It's going to be a red card as well. You hear there, you punch the guy several times on the ground. Okay, it's a red card on the touch judge recommendation. Okay.
It is a red card off Duncan McRae.
He knew, I've got to watch it again, but he knew exactly when he did it, what he had done. But I don't think it was intentionally his fault.
Off Duncan McRae.
Had gone one way, gone the other, and it just completely caught him. Completely caught Owen Farrell.
Lusu. Oh! Goodness me. He's going to be sent off, and the Bordeaux player is furious.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is some serious wrestling spear action. Oh, my word.
Well, that's the kind of dangerous play that we
Oh,
just do
man.
not want to see in the game.
That's crazy. Oh.
Oh, hands around Wainwright's throat. Oh, and an elbow to Wainwright's face there.
Referee's
Dupont
not
waits
seen
for the
anything.
moment. Keep an eye on 5. France with a scrum cap there. And now that.
Right, there we go.
That's clear. That's clearly. There's the first action is around the neck. Then you take your arm away, and deliberately you hit him with the elbow in the head. That's a red card. No.
Sébastien Vermainer is sent off. Straight red card.
As I said, those ones are a little extra, aren't they? Because they know exactly what they've done. That the intention was there, and that is worse, I think. When the intention is there to physically assault someone, because that's what it is. That is dreadful, and I think sometimes that's worse than an accidental shoulder to head. You know, when someone intentionally assaults someone, that is the worst.
Just driven out the way, but the ball is dislodged. Castro had the numbers there. That looked round the neck on Girondou. Referee's given the knock on.
Bastro's off. Bastro is off. This, I'm telling you, he's gone.
Didn't see.
Here it comes. Wait for it. Boom.
Oh,
dear.
Why?
He knows exactly what he's
Why?
doing there. Yep, that's yellow for Sanson. And no option.
What goes through people's heads? What went through his head to charge in and basically use the forearm onto the guy's head? I don't understand what people are thinking.
Bastro knows.
Shouldn't have bounced, but it does. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, he's had a red card from Wayne Barnes. He's going to get one here, I think. From Wayne Barnes' compatriot Luke Pearce.
Yeah.
Be on where he lands, but it's so dangerous. It is awful. That's got to be a red. Whether it's upper back, sometimes they say when he lands on the upper back, this has got to be a red card.
Discussion when you're ready, please.
And the problem as well when a player goes up into the air, and this is why they've obviously they don't allow it, but when a player goes up in the air, they've got necessarily no control because their feet aren't on the ground. And by a player running into them, it causes that turning, and it's then the landing on the head, the neck, the shoulders that is really dangerous.
I'm ready.
Clearly foul play. Number 4 goes to catch the ball. That's very dangerous by number 16. That is a red card.
Yes. A bit cold out there on the wing for Tom Varndale since he came on. Hodgson.
Oh, this one's hard to see.
It could be anybody's.
Oh man.
And he's lost it.
They are angry.
He's fed up, and I don't blame him.
He started punching him. He should be off. The tackle should be a red. The guy punching should be a red.
Protect their players. Mark Coeto was taken high by Tuilangi. He then suffered from Billy's high.
What number is that guy? 11 blue.
Yeah. But after that, the other thing we'll head all in, obviously. The other key thing is that through with no number, the ball here is throwing 5 or 6 punches.
He's gone. Yeah, I saw it straight away.
He's punching and number.
You know, retaliation can be just as bad as the initial impact. If you retaliate starting punching someone, you're no better than that first person, are you? So 2 reds there for sure.
11 blue with a high tackle.
Yeah, and it's your choice on that one.
Yeah, he's in the go. Okay.
Of course, the
Number
reaction
11
could get England in trouble.
It's a dangerous tackle, and you were involved in off the ball. And you were involved in off the ball. It's red, you're off.
It's a question of the.
Got to be the England player as well.
And it's right.
That player. Have the white player, please.
But of course, the punching in the follow-up, and Lewis
Clearly, it was a
Moody
dangerous tackle.
is the man.
You've chosen to take the law into your own hands. You've thrown 5 or 6 punches. He's been sent off, but there's no excuse for retaliation.
Lewis Moody is.
Spot on. The referee has said exactly what I've said. There is no room for retaliation. He's taken the law into his own hands. Now, this is one of the problems I have with Aussie rules, Australian football. In Australian football, they don't have red, yellow cards or anything like that. So they have suspensions after the game. So a panel comes and they suspend players after the game. But it means you can carry on playing. And one thing that really disappoints me is that, and this sort of links with here, is that some Aussies will say, well, what it means is if one person has just punched another person, then that guy's teammates can then retaliate later on in the game. Well, actually, that's once again taking the laws into their own hands. And what's going to happen if they do? They're going to risk getting suspended as well. If the teammates of the guy that's being punched retaliates, you're only going to cause your team problems themselves. So retaliation is not the answer. It is not the answer. So these could have gone. England could have gone one man up. Instead, they're all square still because of this guy's stupid actions from retaliation.
Sent off as well.
And he deserves to go.
Retaliation. And the
Lewis
irony,
Moody.
Of course, is that Alassana Tuilangi and Lewis Moody are teammates at Leicester.
Oh. And they're teammates.
And if you rein in punches like that, you also have to reach the conclusion.
Yeah, it's your fault.
That Moody had to go as well.
See, I mean, Tuilangi, that is dangerous. That itself is not a red card offence. That is naive. Tuilangi does that all the time. He's committed himself.
I think it was mistimed. I think Tuilangi there, it was mistimed. Dangerous for sure, but it was mistimed. Anyway, thank you for watching. Some crazy red cards, some completely intentional, some momentum. It's a tricky one, but we've got to keep players safe. In all sports, players need to stay safe. And this is why they have red cards to act as a deterrent. But sadly, it doesn't always work, does it? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.